It's easy to see dietitians as killjoys who police our kitchens and plates and take away all the things that we really enjoy eating. This couldn't be further from the truth, and dietitian Mayuri Bhawan invited me to join her in preparing a 3-course vegetarian flavour experience. And now you can see just what's possible.
As a lifelong vegetarian, Mayuri Bhawan appreciates the importance of quality ingredients. And as a dietitian, she also understands precisely what our bodies require in terms of nutrition. She's also passionate about fresh farm-to-table seasonal produce and making healthy choices when it comes to food.
May, it's so wonderful to see you again.
How are you?
What's cooking good looking?
We're making tandoori cauliflower. This is my all-time favorite. And what I like about it is that you can actually serve this as a side with the main dish or as a starter with a nice mint yogurt. So it's really, really tasty, and it's just such a nice way to introduce different flavors.
May, what simple changes can anyone make in their kitchen for a healthier approach to food?
There are quite a number of things that you can do. Having to look at maybe incorporating more monounsaturated or polyunsaturated fats into your diet, and that can be just changing from using sunflower oil to olive oil or to canola oil or even avocado oil. Maybe also start increasing your veg, and this can be in different forms, so soups or stir-fry veg or steamed veg. And thirdly, having to look at not always deep frying things.
Where do we begin?
Zach, I've already prepared the cauliflower and we need the marinade now. You're going to be taking the yogurt, decanting that into the bowl. Then you're going to add the grated ginger, crushed garlic. Now for the tomato paste. And then we're going to add the spices. So you're going to have the cumin, chili powder, the garam masala, the salt, paprika, the turmeric, and the oil. Now you're going to mix all of them together. All these spices are just going together so nicely, and the turmeric is such a great spice and antioxidant. Definitely helps in reduction of inflammation.
May, what other anti-inflammatory foods are there?
Your blueberries, your strawberries, your gooseberries, your cacao, probiotics. Yogurt is also one of the foods that reduces inflammation and also reducing your sugar intake. All right, Zach, if you could just maybe help me and put this over the cauliflower, and I'm going to get my hands involved here. And I find food and cooking with hands just
It's
so
so
much
much
better. So I think we're almost done with marinating. Just pop this in the oven, please.
Of course. What is next?
So we're making red bean curry, and it really does remind me of my mum's cooking. Let me put the stove on, put the oil in the pot and saute the onions. We're just going to get these onions a little bit brown before we start adding the rest of the ingredients.
I love the aromas of onions cooking. You just know something delicious is coming.
We are going to be cooking up a storm here. Zach, the onions are ready. Let's put the spices in. That goes all in there. Just a pinch of salt and the crushed chili, lemon juice, and crushed garlic. So we just mixed all the ingredients together. Can you add the chili?
More?
Yes, more. Zach, pass me the grated tomato.
Chuck it in.
Yes, please. We'll just stir that through nicely. And then the kidney beans. Thank you. This is just going to simmer for a bit.
May, I know beans are a great source of protein, but they're also a carbohydrate, right?
In 100 grams of beans, you're getting about 15 grams of carbs and 7 grams of protein. And then we still eat that with roti or rice. So we need to start looking at different ways to start serving the beans, and which we're going to do now today.
Okay, May, you have to break this to me gently. Is sugar bad for you?
Sugar has no nutritional value, so whatever you're going to be taking in is just for that moment, but you're not getting any benefit from it. So we need to start using alternatives, and today's dessert I am making a date ball recipe.
But there's sugar in dates.
But it's natural sugar.
Yay!
So what you're going to add in first is your dates, then your dried apple rings, your coconut oil, almonds, and then your chia seeds, and lastly your cinnamon powder. And now I'm just going to blend this.
That looks yummy.
No, it looks delicious. So did you know that chia seeds is actually a fat and not a protein?
No, I didn't.
1 teaspoon of chia seeds is 1 unit of fat. And a unit of fat contains 5 grams. So Zach, what we're going to do now is grab a handfuls and we're going to start rolling into small balls and then roll it into the coconut. Did you know that 3 dates is equivalent to 1 fruit? You could eat 3 dates and that's equal to 1 apple. Cauliflower is done. I think we're ready to plate up.
Indeed. And voila!
That looks absolutely delicious.
Thank you so much for such a fabulous day.
Thank you so much for having me. It was really fun having to be in the kitchen with you.
It is always so fabulous getting the inside scoop in the world of food and health, and May makes it so easy to digest.